Okay, recording has started. Hello, everyone. I am Shaderock.
And I'm PK Kitsune.
Been a while since we've done a first suppress, but I think it's also just been because there hasn't really been a game for us to talk about it with. Because, like, don't get me wrong, we've been playing a lot of new games and everything. Like, a while back was heavily streaming Armored Core 6 when it first came out.
Honestly, Lethal Company deserves this treatment too at some point.
True. A Lethal Company, though, I feel like we would need to get a whole crew together for that one.
Yeah.
But today we're actually talking about a game that's kind of making a big splash. Everyone's talking about it right now. We're actually kind of late to the party.
Palworld is here.
It's doing numbers.
Palworld is an experience.
Yeah. Palworld, or as everyone jokingly calls it, Pokemon with guns.
Yeah.
Is an open world survival creature catcher game. And yeah, no, it is doing really well. I mean, within the first day, it had 2 million copies sold on, and on the Steam charts, it has surpassed Elden Ring, Cyberpunk 2077, and Baldur's Gate 3 for concurrent player counts. Or at least in a 24-hour period.
It is a very impressive first week. It's a very impressive launch week, all things considered.
Yeah. It is still...
And it's not even technically launched.
Yeah, it just entered early access. The three main things they were talking about adding is PvP, they're adding trading, and I think they've also said already that they're going to be improving the base building mechanics.
Good. You kind of need it.
Yeah. For what it is, it has a lot of systems that, well, a lot of them could use some shine. Like, they also function very well.
Yeah.
There's just room for improvement in each of them. Now, it's got, to be honest, I wouldn't, after playing it, I wouldn't compare its overall gameplay loop to Pokemon. You know what I'd compare its gameplay loop to?
Factorio?
Well, there's that, but I would actually compare it to Ark.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen the character creation?
Yeah, no. The base character model feels like an Ark character.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got a couple different elements. Like, overall, like, the models feel like something from... the movement feels a bit more Genshin, the Breath of the Wild, if I'm going to be honest, just because the way the stamina drain works. It's a little bit faster than Breath.
Yeah. At least it feels faster.
It definitely... I definitely think it is faster.
I think also in Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, you just have, like, a higher base stamina.
True. But,
feels bigger.
And though I do agree, the Factorio comparison is hitting a nail on the head. Since the base building is also setting up assembly lines, construction, letting the monsters you catch build shit for you,
protecting your base from the wild nature that is getting pissed off from your existence.
Like, did you take some of my Gigaspheres?
No.
Did I? Oh, no, I think I swooped by and picked them up while I was talking. I just take a look, I'm like, oh, fuck! Because I need those, because I'm going to go into the Ice Mountains later. And,
yeah,
everything...
And, don't worry, I'm going to dump as much stuff as I can, once I can.
Yeah, so, but yeah, talk about the overall gameplay loop, though, with the monster catching aspect. Because this is, I think, the one that's a point of contention for a lot of people, because everyone compares it to Pokemon.
Which, you know, not unheard of.
Not unheard of. I mean, but this is saying I think a lot of people, or at least some of the people making the argument, might not seem to realize that Pokemon is not the first monster catcher and is far from the last. Is it the most famous? Yes. Absolutely. But, like, we've had other monster catchers in monster tamer genres. There used to be a game called Monster Rancher.
Which still does exist.
Yeah.
It's just very much a limited existence.
Yeah.
at that.
But then we've also had things like the Digimon games, though I would say more recent Digimon games would be compared more to Pokemon. Since the
I'd say more Dragon Quest Monsters.
fair. The reason I say the more recent Digimons is because World Dawn Dusk and DS and Cyber Sleuth allow you to actually through scanning, tame multiple mons as opposed
Yeah.
to the one mon of the original.
Yeah.
But I will say, okay. I don't remember if I've mentioned this on stream before, but I know like in passing with like when talking with you and the others, I am pretty critical of Pokemon.
Yeah.
In particular, I'm more critical to the fact that Game Freak hasn't really innovated anything in a while.
They innovate a lot with the side content, but they don't keep that side content around most of the time.
Yeah. That, and unless you're really into competitive Pokemon, there isn't really anything keeping you around outside of, like, if you want to complete the decks.
Yeah.
Like, because, don't get me wrong, there's content like, you know, the Battle Tower and stuff like that, but, like, that's not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
But here in Palworld, we have, of course, like we mentioned, the base building mechanics. We have the need to go out, gather supplies, build weapons, such as my musket that I've been occasionally firing. Because, my god, I love this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I do like the fact that because I'm going to be honest, when I first saw the trailers, this one thing I was worried about was I was worried it was going to start you with guns.
Yeah.
But the fact that guns are like the musket's a mid-level, like a mid-tier weapon.
You have to work for your weapons.
Yeah.
And that's the best part.
But the other thing is, even on the monster catching aspect, I find monster catching more fun in this than in some of the more recent Pokemon games, with the exception of Legends Arceus.
And that, if anything, is what I feel Palworld emulates the best. It is very much emulating the sheer gremlin energy that you can channel during Legends Arceus.
Yeah. But if I might say though, the thing I like about the gameplay loop with the catching though is also the fact that it's tied directly to your player experience, and it rewards you for catching multiple of the same.
Yeah.
Which is like, go.
In Legends Arceus,
They did the same thing.
they did the same thing. It wasn't just about catching new Pokemon, it was about catching as many as you can to fill out the brand new Pokedex.
Which, honestly, I kind of wish they brought those aspects to the main series, but did no, because Game Freak.
Like, you could encourage that a bit more, I feel.
Yeah, which I like this one because, like, you know, you catch up to 10 of the same, you get experience, bonus experience for catching.
Honestly,
them.
a trainer level would work brilliantly for Pokemon.
Now, I will say are there things I think this game needs to improve? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there's definitely room for improvement. It's an early access title for an indie game, and you know what? They did not charge us more than what I think the game was worth. If anything,
Yeah.
they charged us less, I think.
Yeah, honestly. Well, to be fair, this is also a Kickstarted project, I believe.
I forget about that. I don't remember if it was or not.
But again, like, damn, they are giving us way more than I think a lot of us bargained for.
Yeah. Because, like, this is giving us more than a lot of AAA studios do on launch.
Like, this is the kind of quality that Larian put into Baldur's Gate 3,
Yeah.
I will say.
Yeah. Now, even in terms of some...
It's a very stylized experience.
Yeah. Like, one of the I've been... Like, some of the things I've been seeing, like, you know, people go like, oh, but this and that, like, Dino Blossom. Yes, do they have the big eyes and mouths similar to Pokemon? Yes, but that's kind of just generic anime.
So does Digimon.
So does Digimon. So does Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter had it first.
Yeah.
Like, someone actually, that was someone's, response to the whole thing. They actually just posted, here's Monster Hunter predating Pokemon with some of the designs.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are some that... Then there's the mistake of, like, what I'm doing right now. I wanted to...
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
What?
I'm dead.
Oh. How are you... Oh.
That Dinosaur.
Yeah, it's got an AoE. Don't... I was trying... No, don't kill it! Don't kill it! I want it!
I wanted to catch it.
Okay, there you go. It's got a 100% catch rate now. Where are you? Don't worry, I'm coming for you. I also do like the fact that they make the higher tiers of spheres matter.
Yeah.
Because,
it feels like it matters more in this.
Oh no, it actually does matter. If the level is too great, the Pal Sphere will stop working.
Yeah.
Like all the pals up in the what's it called?
I'm setting a frozen egg that I found.
Nice. I've been finding a lot of eggs. Oh my god, this thing looks adorable. Hold on, where are you?
What is it? Also, here's my Crimus.
Yes, but also, let me see.
Do you have a ranch here?
Oh, no! No, that hurts. I have not. Oh my god, I love it!
Oh, it's a Nox! Nice!
I love it. Yeah, I need to build one, but I don't exactly have room.
Yeah.
That's the only downside with this area is some of my base area is on the ridge.
Yeah.
So I'm actually getting ready to probably move this base to the Snowland eventually.
If I may suggest, there is a big open space, like, just east of the Syndicate Tower.
I know that. That's where the in the one server we were in, where they built their base.
Oh, that's where they built theirs? That's where I set up mine.
Yeah, you know the one I said I accidentally walked in on and almost got shot?
Yeah.
Like, I walk in and I'm like, oh, cool. I turn around, they're on dire wolves with guns. I'm like, oh.
We just go, no, don't.
All anyone saw in the global chat was dope.
Hey, speaking of weapons, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any bows that I could use?
I was gonna say, I could do you one better. Give me a sec. Well, there's a bow in here, but there's gonna be my old crossbow.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I don't use it now that I've moved on to gun, and as I am building...
Honestly, despite gun, right? Despite gun,
oh, the crossbow is still very useful.
The crossbow is honestly... I feel like it's better in places.
I'd say it depends on what you're doing. Like, if you're fighting a big one, like a boss, gun better.
Yeah.
Like, for just raw damage. But if it's like I'm trying to catch them on, then I would not use my gun, because... if the, like, all the things in this area, if I attack them, like, well, look at the chicken here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Dead.
Yeah.
But, there's a lot of stuff that this game does right. The world itself is very nice to explore. Like, like, it feels rewarding to actually go out and just walk around the world and catch and fight.
By the way...
You got it!
There. Take that.
Oh!
Hey, if I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna do work.
Fair. Well, I can't do anything with that till it's morning, but good idea. I'm gonna pull up my map. I have been playing this game on this world pretty consistently since its launch on, well, last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I have found Anubis.
Oh, you found the Anubis link?
Level No, yeah, Anubis. It's called Anubis.
Okay.
It's level 47.
Ah.
Um, that's also the other thing. I like the fact that there are field bosses
Yeah.
because don't get me wrong, I liked the idea of the alphas from
Oh, that's what the field bosses are.
yeah, I kind of like these ones a little bit more than the alphas because the alphas still felt a little, I don't know. I feel like they could have been more. I guess it's kind of hard to explain.
Hmm.
Though I think above all, the thing I like about this game is the fact that we are active participants in everything instead of just watching everything.
Yeah.
Now, I will say fights get chaotic.
Oh yeah. The Syndicate Tower boss is a great example of that. I feel.
Look, it could be worse. We know that thing can use a gun.
Yeah.
That's
It
the other
could be
thing.
so much worse.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The fact that the pals themselves can use tools and everything else.
As long as it's designed for them.
Yeah, like most of the
Monkeys.
yeah, like most of the pals here I have out are about and in general, just the fact that the pals are necessary, and the fact that what types you have matter.
Yeah.
Like as you can see, all my other ones are sleeping, but Daydream here is still running around working because it's nocturnal. Then I have like for example the furnace. The furnace will not work without a fire pal.
Yeah.
The ice box won't work without an ice pal. It's like it makes you think of before you build something. Like, do I have a pal to make this work?
Oh hey, motivational leader.
On top of there's also the hot and cold system.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I I need to fix my Actually, did I even? I don't think I actually ever finished my tundra armor. I went in wearing the armor you've got right now when I went exploring the ice area the first time.
Hmm. Which GG on that.
I mean, yeah. Well, okay. The way I got there, because the ice area is its own island, you can't swim over there, so you need a form of flight or amount to swim.
I'm just getting motivational leaders all over the place. Okay then.
Here, let me get another bed built. Let's see, can I fit a farm anywhere? And then there's also the fact that, yeah, the game has multiplayer.
Yeah.
Did it need the multiplayer? No.
It's better with it.
No, yeah, no, it's the thing I will agree on. I think it's better with the multiplayer, but I don't think it was necessary.
Yeah.
Because this game has a very nice, even by itself, has a very nice single-player experience.
Yeah.
I love, like, just going to build something and having the pals come run over and help me.
Mm-hmm. It's so adorable, but also so fucked up at the same time.
It's also especially fucked up when you start arming them.
Yeah, no. Use
Or,
that, but also, like, the descriptions of some pals.
True. Like,
Had you read Nightwings?
I haven't read Nightwings. There is the one that K-Cat, when we streamed...
Nightwing will adopt young pals, fatten them up, and then hunt them.
Yeah, no, there was, I
And
don't
there's
know...
also another certain pal that I think might be taking it a bit too far.
Is it the one K-Cat?
I don't know.
I mean, this...
I recently got this and had sent it to Jem, so I'll send it to you and
Yeah,
you can see what I mean. Yes,
Oh,
that is exactly what you think it is.
I have it, yeah.
Yeah. I think that goes a little too far. Just a bit.
I don't think... I'll be honest, is it... As much as I say it's going far, I mean, reminder about Driftloop kidnapping children.
Yes, but...
Explicitly.
Different connotations is what I'm
True.
more saying it's
True.
too far. Especially considering... Yeah.
It's meant to be an execution tool.
I know.
I know, no, I'm just saying. How the hell did I see you?
What?
No, I didn't realize I'd seen Ikedir, Ikedir Terra.
Oh.
I don't remember ever seeing this thing, but I apparently did.
Huh.
Or at the very least.
Must be a ground type.
Yeah, it's 37B. That's also the other thing I like this. There are 100 base pals in the game, but they definitely came out with... I like the fact that they do have different type variants.
Yeah.
So...
Guess what I just got from that egg?
What? Ah! There's also this guy. He's a fucking axolotl.
He is ice ferret. Ice dragon ferret.
He's an ice dragon ferret with the face of an axolotl.
Yes. Which, you know, isn't that...
And then there's Big.
Axolotl is...
This is the first boss one I caught.
Yeah, speaking of, I want to go and fight that.
At
level 5, yes, I know.
As I say, it's still marked as defeated on my end.
Well, that's because you beat it. They respawn like once every hour.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't...
Every in-game day.
Yeah, I haven't gone to search...
I know where there's a Pen King.
Oh yeah, I found that one in a dungeon.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Those respawn hourly.
Yeah.
What? Wait.
I hear another. I hear a shiny.
It's over there. Over there.
Switching. I got my Gigaspheres ready. Oh my god, big sheep!
Nice.
Gigasphere! And then there's also this thing near one of the starting spawn points. Don't fuck with that thing! The King of the Forest, a level 38.
Level 38 Memorist. By the way, hey. I can just drop it, and as long as you're in the same guild, you can pick it up.
Nice. You want to pick it back up?
No.
Okay, I mean, it's gonna go back to mine.
Yeah.
Please don't fuck with it. I've been leaving the king alone.
I'm not.
He's my
Just
neighbor.
playing.
He has wandered into my camp a few times. I always get freaked the fuck out whenever he appears.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm gonna go over to the Syndicate Tower. But yeah, no, this game is surprisingly addictive.
Is surprisingly addictive. The gameplay loop is great. Like I said, the main thing I really do like about the well, not even the combat, the creature catching aspect is the bonus experience system.
And, you know, you'll never feel like you're useless if you don't have any monsters, because, you know, gun.
Now, don't get me wrong, the gun I have, as you can see, is a musket. It reloads slow as hell. Oh, speaking of which, actually, I just leveled up. Nice. But the reason I compare it to Ark is mostly the tech tree.
Yeah.
It really does feel like something out of Ark. Oh, I can make metal armor now. I do like the fact that if you want, things like the,
Teeth and get.
that if you want things like the, what's it called? Like, certain abilities for the pals require you to go out and find, materials to craft. Wait, are you heading over to fight the, what's it called?
Yeah.
Are you fighting it now?
No, I ran into some syndicate thugs.
Ah. Yeah,
Level 10s.
yeah, I would say they tend to hang there. I'm gonna head back to base. I will say, like, because I think there's a couple games you talk about that I would say, like, you know, grab on sale. It might not be, it might not feel like it's worth, like, the $60 some games are.
This?
Honestly, I have
They're underselling this game, honestly.
Yeah, I have no qualm saying buy this game at full price.
I wouldn't normally say that about a game, but they're underselling this.
Yeah, especially, like, with, like, today's, just market and, like, just culture around certain games. Honestly, it just feels bad saying that for some games.
Yeah. I got a Tiefent.
But, like, I like the fact that there's multiple things to do. There isn't really a story yet.
Okay, there's the chillet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using my, trash travel. I'm meeting you there.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I need more Ancient Civ parts.
Yeah, that's part of why I was saying we could fight it.
Yeah. I also do like...
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I also... Yeah, no, I've been using this to get around way too much. It's
Oh,
also...
It's so useful.
So useful, but God, my poor food supply. $55! Let's go! Ow. I deserve that.
Yeah.
Diet lover. It came with the diet lover trait.
Nice.
Though I will say, if there's one thing I expect to happen by this... Oh, one thing I would like to happen by this game's full release, I think you agree with this, the grappling hook needs some work.
Oh, yeah.
I also do like the fact that they can just resist you throwing the ball. Wait, are those dire hiles? Ooh, I need leather.
Come to me, Mackie. Come to me.
Let's see, I'll let you do it. Oh.
Well, that didn't work out too well. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my Gigaspheres again. I gotta go make more before I go back to the ice area. Yeah, like, in all honesty, this is a game that combines so many different systems that I really did not think it would work.
And yet it does.
Yeah, like,
Despite the odds.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I was part of the constant joke of of Pokemon with guns.
Yeah.
Because the thing that sold me on it was the image of the Lambits all armed with Browning machine guns. It's also weird because, like, this game isn't real. again, I also expected just to be like, another asset flip.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of this is like its original models, as far as I could tell.
Yeah.
Now, Grant, there was one thing that did make me laugh. There was someone trying to say that Direwolf's model is not model. Direwolf's walk cycle is Oh, I'm trying to remember what the wolf that was.
Wrong?
Yeah, they were like trying to say that. My only response is, my man, there's only so many ways you could animate a wolf walking.
Oh, like what? Huh? In that case, would you like to talk to Square Enix about how Turtle walks?
Yeah.
Would you like to talk to Nintendo about how Wolf Link walks?
Yeah.
Huh?
There's only so many ways you can animate a wolf walking. And with the Anubis Lucario thing, which people hold up as the most egregious one.
Yeah.
The thing is, Lucario itself was also based off of Anubis.
Yeah.
So, and I think this game, besides just naming it Anubis, the design definitely wears more on its sleeve that it is the Egyptian god.
Yeah.
If there is something I kind of hope comes from this game eventually, I do hope, like, after it enters full... Yeah. I didn't know this was up here. I was just climbing up here as, like, a nice little visual send-off. If there's one thing I do hope we eventually get from this game... How dare. You want to shoot it, or should I?
Well, I was gonna catch it.
Oh, go right ahead, then.
I don't have any spheres, though.
I only have 2 Gigaspheres, I'm saving them.
Fair. Do you have any wood? I need exactly 1 piece of wood to make a sphere.
Give me a sec. I do. I have 2. There you go. Yeah, but as I was gonna say, there's something I would like to see in this game eventually. I kind of expect eventually maybe either in updates or maybe, like, a DLC that adds more.
Yeah.
But, I mean, granted, launching with 100, and especially because they're 3D models, is nothing to snuff at.
Yeah.
Because I did see one person say, like, oh, it didn't launch as well as Pokemon because Pokemon launched with more at the start. I'm like, those were sprites?
Yeah, what? Huh?
There was a lot... But even comparing, like, just because, like, here's the thing. I hate comparing these Pokemon and Palworld to an extent because it's not a fair comparison because they're both trying to be 2 very different sets of games, and in all honesty, in terms of the actual combat animations, I do feel PAL has put in a little bit more work than recent Game Freak. Since, Game Freak promised to that was one of the promises for Sword and Shield, and didn't happen. We still have the same, Pokemon does an animation, cut to other Pokemon receiving damage.
No, that's gotten better.
Oh, it's gotten better in Scarlet and Violet?
You haven't seen anything from, Indigo Disc, have you?
No, because I completely tuned out of Scarlet and Violet after its launch.
Yeah, no, they did a lot of justice to... Especially Blastoise got a lot of justice.
Okay. Okay, I'll admit, like I said, I tuned out after because I don't think it's unfair to say Scarlet and Violet had a rough launch.
Oh, yeah, no.
I definitely do not think that game is worth as much as they want to sell it for.
The original price tag definitely feels like it should be lower.
In honesty, I
feel like, if anything, the game just needed another year to cook.
I think it either just needed another year to cook and... but no, we're not talking about Scarlet and Violet. That could probably fill an entire video.
This is not a Scarlet and Violet.
I think anything I don't think there's anything we could say that would add more to the discussion of Scarlet and Violet. That game has been talked to death. Yeah, I mean, granted, even this game has kind of been talked to death. I mean, we have had Remy Down Under has a whole video talking about Palworld, his opening bit about this game is about how, it's like, it is 2024. You mean to tell me that there is a game that launched with that combines Genshin, Factorio, Pokemon, and it's real? Nah, you all are crazy. He like runs this whole thing like it can't be real because it does too much. And the fact that it's in early access and not crashing every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, but this game really isn't doesn't follow industry standard at all.
It is taking its time to be made.
Well, yeah, no, this game was announced 2 years ago.
And something tells me they already had, like, ideas for this game.
Oh, no, the announcement trailer, pretty much everything that is in this game was shown off in that first announcement trailer, with the exception of the world.
Yeah.
They showed off a lot in that first trailer. Then it kind of went silent, and then I believe it was last year, it had another trailer at, I think it was the Video Game Awards? I think that's where its second trailer was debuted. Then they went radio silent again, had a bunch of, like, Dex reveals for some of the, Mons. And then, of course, we ended the whole thing with the sudden announcement of, like, oh, by the way, it's coming out in 2 weeks. It's like, what?
The bus?
There was, in all honesty, there was no reason for this game to be doing as well as it is.
Yeah.
Outside, I have my theories as to why it is doing so well, and I even mentioned to you, there was a market. There has been a desired market for a game like this for a good while, and, well, I think it just goes to show, when there's a market and you deliver, people will buy.
Yeah.
Though, I was gonna say, there's one other thing I kind of hope that they will add. I kind of want... Don't get me wrong, I think I mentioned it before on stream, and I know I've definitely mentioned it to you. I kind of don't like some open world games, like, environments just being so silent.
I mean, this has a pretty good soundtrack, all things considered.
Oh, during combat, yeah, but, like, I'm just talking about, like, just generic walking.
Yeah.
Like, where it's dead silent, like, to compare it to, well, I mentioned it earlier, Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I really don't like walking around in those games because of the fact it's so silent. It just feels so empty. Like, it doesn't feel like if I was doing stuff that the world was alive.
Yeah.
But here we have the sound of trees rustling. We can hear the calls of birds. It feels like being outside.
Yeah, honestly, that is one thing I'll give to this game over Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom especially. Like,
ambient noises.
Having more ambient noises rather than just ambient piano would do Breath of the Wild and Tears of the King would have done Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom so much justice.
Like, it's just one of those things. It makes the world feel alive. It makes it feel like there's stuff going on that we're not involved in.
And you could have, like, different ambient noises for different zones, I'd imagine.
Yeah, right now it's kind of just the same one all over. Though, I think that, again, early access, they could change that. But, actually, you know what's the one thing we didn't talk about? The most important aspect.
The guns?
No. And I see something where I could show off this aspect. Though while I'm running over to it, we have talked briefly about the guns, what with the musket being, the slow firing powerhouse. I expect that in terms of, like, the guns themselves, I expect the musket to actually being the highest damage dealer for one reason. Game balance, because of the fact that, yes, it will deal the highest damage, but it has the longest recoil.
Yeah.
Longest reload.
That's fair.
Like, I'm expecting per bullet the chain gun that we saw in the trailer to be the weakest, but be the damage because of RPM.
Yeah. DPS
Yeah.
is a hell of a thing.
Yeah. Like, for those who don't understand how... Like, I've gotten... oh my god, I think I'm gonna set up camp here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 ore deposits.
Ooh, okay. Okay, it's down here. Okay, I gotta remember this for later. I'm probably not gonna make it a camp because I already have 2, and I think the limit on bases is 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this as just an ore refinery camp. Because I needed them, especially once I start getting a higher level material.
Yeah. Oh, especially once you start getting into refined metals. I haven't touched that yet.
Right.
I'm still a few levels below that. But, yeah, you're gonna need, like, coal and such.
The fact that you do need to start building assembly lines.
Yeah.
But the last thing to talk about before we end this, the one thing that actually has made this game receive some articles going, this game lets you be a terrible person. It's a bad game. I'm like, that's why we like it. Believe it or not, there's some games where we do just want to be the bad guy. And this game lets us do this. You can guess what I'm doing.
Oh, I know already.
You can catch people, and I do like the fact that even the game's just like, this is prohibited. Don't do it. What's in the cage?
It's an ox. Oh,
Yeah.
this one had Vanguard. Nice.
Nice, nice. Yeah. I will say this, if you are... Despite the... Okay, I will openly admit, I went to start catching people right away because I found it fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
But...
It's really not worth it.
It's
honestly.
not... Yeah, it's not worth the trouble because they do not seem to be able to use the guns after being caught.
Yeah, they just kind of smack things.
What you can do is... there's the butcher's knife that lets you just butcher a mon for whatever material is its drops. If you need ammo or spheres, they're good for that. The other thing you could do is you could
sell them on the black market. Yeah.
Yeah, they're worth only 300 typically. From what I've noticed, like they're not worth a whole lot, but there's also things you can do that's a good thing, because like the enemies who keep attacking us in this game are poachers.
Yeah.
You could break into their camps and free whatever mon they've caught. Like we just did there when I caught another person.
Menace.
I am a menace to society. We know this. The only thing I will say that is a problem with gun is, like we mentioned earlier, they're some weapons are so powerful that if you, which means I should just really keep a bow on hand for capturing low levels.
Yeah, that's why I keep the crossbow, honestly.
Yeah. Though
even not considering low level stuff. It's just I find it more efficient than the pistol.
The makeshift pistol or the normal handgun?
Normal handgun.
Yeah, I was gonna be...
Now, granted, the crossbow that I've got right now is a uncommon style.
So
it is... Like, even normal crossbow, right? It already has a higher base damage...
Than gun.
Per hit than gun. It's just that gun has higher DPS because...
You can fire more before reloading.
Because you got 8 shots. Problem is, I just find it more efficient to make arrows than to make bullets for the handgun.
Fair. What I have a feeling once we start getting to assembly lines, that might change.
I'm not even talking about, like, crafting. I'm
Oh.
talking about the material use.
Ah.
Because it is, you use 1 ingot and 1 gunpowder for 5 bullets.
Yeah. No, I
when it comes
will openly
to,
admit one thing I am...
Oh, hey! Sweeper.
I know, I love him. I love that big floofy mustache. I also like that there is one just called Depresso.
Yes, Never before have I felt such a kinship with a creature in a monster catching game.
Yeah, there's
Especially because it's a caffeine addict.
Yeah. There's a lot going for this game. It's got a lot going for it. I will say I do like the fact that they are taking advantage of the darker atmosphere they were going for.
Yeah.
Is this the one we hit? Yeah, it's the one we hit. Like, the fact that it's not like, no, they're not a criminal syndicate. They are poachers. Explicitly poachers. Though there isn't just the standard poachers that we've seen in all the trailers, which is the syndicate. There are a total of, I think, I've seen, oh my god! I think I've seen, personally, 4 groups on the island.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen any more than me, because I've seen the Syndicate, the Free Pal Alliance.
I think there's a desert area too, so they probably have something.
Yeah, I'm in the desert area.
I don't know how many towers there are.
I think there are 5 towers because of the fact that there are 5 hidden achievements.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's also, if you're on Steam, there is the public server. So if you don't, if you want to play with other people, the server holds up to 32 people currently, and there are plenty of other public servers.
Yeah, and right now Steam does not have crossplay with
Xbox.
PC or with Xbox or Game Pass.
Yeah. I believe if you... Oh, sorry. Does this mean if you're playing on...
So, Game Pass and just plain PC apparently can play together or something. I'm not sure.
Okay, no. I heard the PC build can play with each other, but from my understanding, if you are on Xbox and you just load up, you can't.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how it goes.
Yeah. From my understanding, based on articles I saw on release, it's a netcode issue for the Xbox build for getting it the 32-man servers.
Yeah, that tracks.
They are, from what I saw, they're working on it, so it's something that's, like, you know, actively being worked on.
Damn, out of spheres. Alright.
Yeah, I'm running out of spheres myself. I think I'm going to end this by going back to my camp after I attempt to catch this combat.
Okay. I just made it over to the settlement.
I don't know if there's any more settlements beside the one over there.
I don't know.
Also, another thing to acknowledge, there is a full map already for this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the interactive map, which is really good.
It's a really good one. It's also really helpful, but I would say this game is still rewarding if you don't use it and just explore. I mean, if you have a good like, this game doesn't require a lot to run. It does run fairly well on Steam Deck if you turn the settings down to low.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the field of view high enough, I could see the effigies for fucking miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I really do like.
Dune Settler. That might be another settlement. Yeah, it looks like there might be another settlement in the sand dunes.
In the desert. I will
Yeah.
let you know, because I am going to have to go back in there eventually for,
Oh, okay. Free Pal Alliance is set up on top of the snowy mountain peak.
Ah.
Not in like the snow field, but like there's another snowy mountain peak.
Yeah.
Like on one of the bigger islands.
Yeah, do you want to end it at my... Oh, wait, I see down there. You know what? Okay, no, because I think this is who I think it is? We mentioned him earlier. I want to talk about his ominous base of operations.
Oh yeah, him. I have to make it all the way there.
No, wait, no, this isn't his. He's in the...
No, he's closer to the Desolate Church.
Yeah.
There's other locations for him.
I know. The black merchants, they do a very good job of making them feel sketchy as fuck.
Yeah. There's
Like,
actually one semi-close to the small settlement.
the black markets, like that...
The black market dealers are all over the place.
They look sketchy as fuck. Their base of operations has like 7 guillotines.
Yeah.
And a hangman's noose.
Yep.
It is fucking horrifying, and it generally feels... And you know what? I kind of like the fact that it makes you feel dirty by selling stuff to them. Will it stop me from selling things I catch? Depends on what it is.
From you? No.
No, okay, look, the only thing... Okay, let's be honest, I've worked with shadier people in video games.
Yeah.
The,
Hey, Cade.
we don't know where that... Wait, who'd you say?
Oh, hey, Cade.
Hey, Cade. Look, Cade 6 was great!
Yes. Doesn't mean he's not sketchy as fuck.
Look, he did not want to
That's
be...
part of his charm.
I will never get over the Hunter's Dare for that, but I'm not here to talk about old Destiny lore and how it was better than new Destiny lore. But, look, we've worked with sketchier people, though. Remember, where the fuck does the merchant get all his guns?
What you buying?
Where'd he get all those
So-
guns? How does he get around with no one trying to kill him?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is definitely a game though I would recommend. It like I said, it runs well on Steam Deck. Because that's actively where I've been playing.
Right.
Like, to give you an idea, after the Kingdom Hearts stream last night, I laid down with my dogs and I played more Palworld.
I'm throwing an egg on your,
Okay. I also like the fact that you need to build an incubator to hatch eggs.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of, like, little stuff in this game that I do like. Also, I don't know, how much have you done with the, hatching eggs?
I've hatched quite a few. I don't think the stuff is consistent entirely across the board.
Yeah, I have noticed, though, that it does take longer if it is colder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
I
you
mean,
meant.
that's besides the point.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The actual eggs and what results they give, it's just the colors
It's
determine.
random, yeah.
It's random what you get, but like you can at least determine type by, large damp egg. I I've noticed that the more uncommon ones have given me higher tier mon.
Yeah. I haven't tried, like, breeding yet.
That I have
Which
not either.
I'm curious about.
That is apparently a whole other thing, and I am eventually gonna mess with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think though we've said our piece. We went on for an hour.
Yeah.
Again, if you have the $30 or $26 to drop, pick it up.
Genuinely worth it.
If you, though, I will say that's also if you're really only if you're a fan of survival games. If you don't like survival games,
Yeah, you might not.
Yeah.
It's probably not your cup of tea.
yeah, and like it's not as while we compare it to Factorio, it is not as automated heavy as Factorio.
It is definitely still more management heavy, though.
It is having more management heavy, but a lot of it, like the mods will just do things on their own. The only thing you need to do is just make sure that they have the supplies to take care of themselves. And of course, you have to assign the builds. As we know, as Pika here can attest, just setting up a station to build arrows and leaving someone to build arrows to the end of time.
What is my purpose? You build arrows. Fuck.
It's weird how many times we keep bringing up the robot that passes butter.
Yeah. Pass the butter. This tape will now self-destruct in 3, 2, 1.
What is my purpose? You pass butter. Oh my god. That robot, unironically, is just our entire existence. But with that, though, I actually would like to say, I'd like to hear what other people have been thinking about this game. Like, I think we can agree, like, everyone can agree, there are things that I could do better. Oh, actually, you know what something we didn't talk about, and I think we should? The world settings.
Oh, yeah.
For those who are unaware, when it comes to adjusting the world, there is so much you can do. You can adjust XP rates, catch rates, difficulty. It is a level of difficulty alteration, I would say, on par with Wrath of the Righteous, and I praised that in Wrath. And the fact that you can do it at any time from the main menu is really good.
Your organization system is giving me OCD.
Okay, in my defense,
Genuine OCD.
Okay. In my defense, a lot of the organization wasn't by me. I just built the boxes and the pals filled it.
Yeah, I know. That's my point.
I mentioned that.
Where's my hand grenade?
I mentioned. Do you have any grenades?
No. Not this time.
No repeat of Resident Evil 6. But with that, though, I am Shaderock.
And I've been PK Kitsune.
And Palworld, give us a butt slider. Oh, look, we had to bring out the 14 joke. Nah.